Hello there, Amzy Army. You know, all the excitement of being a new investor and getting a lot of shares of Amzy bought and all that excitement of trying to get as much monthly income as possible, I thought it was time for me just to start thinking and talking about my own personal monthly income goals, something I really haven't sat down and thought about what my overall goal is over time. But before I show you that, let's just look at where I stand. I have a Fidelity brokerage account, and you can see right there, my number on Amzy is 15,000, so I'm about 14.9. And this month I opened up a new position of NVDY, and I got about 7 shares there, and you can see the overall value. And I'm currently using $5,700 of margin, and my overall investment is about $9,500 or so. And if we're just looking at Amzy, there you can see the total value, my shares owned, my average cost. And since I started in May, around May 1st, you can see I've lost about $228. And yesterday was a little bit of red, $54. Now, what I don't know is last dividend payment, I got a dividend payment of $129 with about 136 shares. And so that total gain and loss, I'm pretty sure it includes the $129 that I got paid out. And those 7 shares of NVDY, I've only owned for about a week. And you can see yesterday they had a really good day, and the total gains have been $7. And you can see the total value is only about $220. So I know you all love spreadsheets, and this is mine. So I like to just write it down plain and simple, no busy numbers. But you can see, as a new investor, and I'm a working man, I go to work every day, so I don't have that much time. But you can see in May, I opened it up in April. So in May, I had 4 shares of Amzy. They almost paid $1 a share, so I just put $4. In June, I had 136 shares. And you can see it made about $140 because I had a chunk of cash sitting in my core cash account at Fidelity that earned like $11. So that's why it's $140. For July, the next dividend payout, I'm being very conservative. I'm thinking Amzy, I just put 70 cents in the calculator. And with NVDY, I only have 7 shares. I think I put $1.50 in. You do that, it's about $500. So $500 is my goal. I think I'll easily exceed it, but I want to be conservative. And I can't really project too far, but I believe $700 is a realistic goal for a dividend payment with my numbers I have. I'm going to be opening up other positions because I want to get the most dividends I can, and I want to manage my overall number. Of course, we don't want NAV erosion, but you have to manage it somehow. And I want to get every ounce of dividend I can while maintaining a good number, so to speak. So next ex-dividend, I'm going to take $1,500 of my own money and get a couple other positions. What I like, of course, is NVDY. So I'll probably be getting a chunk of NVDY, maybe about $1,000. And then I do want to do the Oracle's Tesla sandwich. So maybe $250 of each Crash and $250 of Tesla. And I might even rebalance Amzy and take some money away from that and put it into other positions. So, everything's up in the air, but I'm trying to come up with my own strategy to maximize monthly dividends. And with these high monthly yield dividends that the Yield Max has, I don't see any problem, or I don't see how a goal of having $1,000 of dividends payment per month by the end of the year is unachievable. I think it's very realistic for me, the small guy, the working man with this amount of money, to get $1,000 of passive income by the end of this year. And if you have following me, I am paying back a personal loan. I am using leverage. You can see that $6,500 personal loan. The margin now, I'm actually up to $5,700, so it's probably going to be about $65 a month. But overall, my carrying cost is $200. So I have to make a minimum of $200 payment on the leverage. No big deal. And what we're looking at now is a little Charles Schwab account that I opened up in March. It's supposed to be my Roth IRA. I really hadn't even engaged into it. I did throw $1,500 at it in March. Bought the typical stuff. I cashed that out, and I went with Yield Max ETFs. Literally just in the past week. You can see I have 7 shares of Crash. Let's look at this. the lot details. There we go. You can see literally I bought 5 shares of Crash yesterday, and the first share I bought earlier in June, and then on June 12th, total 7 shares. NVDY, let's look at those lot details. There, you can see 5 shares on the 12th, which is a week ago today. 33 shares again on the 12th, a week ago from today. And then I bought 8 more shares yesterday to kind of round out my $1,500. So you can see this is very new, and these 2 positions just yesterday made $38. You know, which is better than being red. So the overall gain or loss within the past week, about $55. So just kind of like a little prop bet, side bet, whatever you want to call it, feeling it out. Now this is again in a Roth IRA. I'm going to have the dividends paid out just to the cash core position account, so I can buy whatever position I want or add to and reinvest, that kind of stuff. With this, kind of play around with this, add more to it when I get more cash available. But this is a fidelity account. This is where I want to make my passive monthly income, you know, get to $1,000, $5,000, then $10,000 a month using strategies that I'd be picking up throughout that time. So all of our personal finances are different, our goals are different, our monthly incomes are different. So you just go with what you got and do the best that you can. So these are my short-term goals, just the next couple months, with the goal of $500 of July, and then $700 in August, and then hopefully $1,000 a month by the end of the year. Again, I'm a new guy. This is way out of my comfort zone. I wanted to take a chance, pull some money from my high yield savings account, $3,000 in the beginning, borrow money, use leverage to leverage with margin, doing the Oracle's way right there. But I got to use my own strategies for my own personal financial goals. Thanks for watching. If you want to stick around, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next video, folks. Bye-bye.